Alright, in the last part, Princess Flora was kidnapped by solvaring, so we have to go save her. You know, for her being tomboy, being kidnapped like a damsel in distress really isn't very, I don't know, tomboyish? I don't know, she just lost a couple points of respect in my book. Whatever. I should mention right now, being said, I'm starting to record this part right after the last part, and there's still like this party thing going over next door. They just started playing the Hokey Pokey. Oh, we got some new enemies. I forget about that. Yeah, we got bats. You remember bats? Well, if you don't, they use, I think, wing cutter, and if you're up close, they use water pillar. It's, that whole jazz. Although I think they're wind-based, so earth? Very useful against them. Yeah? Okay, I think they are pretty weak against earth. So, you know, rock? Like, rock level 2. Very useful. Oh, yeah. And that, really not too much to say about bats. They're just the basic standard enemies. Also, I should probably mention, I'm not going to be showing kobolds. Whatever. The guys who throw tornadoes at you. I think, I showed them off in the last part, in that boss battle, so don't really need to show them off again. Also, I think there's a chance you might actually find goblins in this forest. I know, right? I know. You would think that they'd be in, like, the... what is it, Glencoe Forest? There's a difference, though. I hate to spoil the game, but there is no Glencoe Forest. I'm sorry, I guess it was too big to add into this game. Maybe it has limited memory space. I don't know. The point is, we're fighting Frog Knights. They were in this forest too. They were kind of a pain, but apparently they're weak against wind. Because they use wind, so I guess it makes sense. Though Quest 64 was not a game that made sense. Freaking blue men using fire attacks even though they're water elementals. That's bullshit. It's BS. Oh man. Sober, I can't swear! I gotta try not to. Besides, it's not the type of game that deserves swearing in it. I know, viewers. Why limit yourself? Well, I gotta try to keep it somewhat classy. I gotta try to keep it somewhat family friendly. When I'm drinking, that's clearly not the case, but in other situations, you gotta try to at least be somewhat decent. Or at least that's what I'm gonna do, okay? I don't care if any of you swear, I mean, that's fine. I personally work with it all night long, but then again, my job is for sailors. And by sailors, I mean harsh language ensues in it. Yeah, so as you can see, we're we're grinding up levels like crazy. Yep. Now, so those last enemies that we just fought, I think they're man-eaters or something. They're basically plants with eyeballs. They heal themselves at a distance, and if you're close enough, they attack you. At least that seems to be the understanding of it. Whatever, you saw the battle, that's pretty much how they act. And you're lucky, because, I'm cutting so many battles out right now. Like, literally, that's why I have to do post-commentary, just for editing. And because of that, I can condense these parts so short, it's crazy. But yeah, if you see a kind of a little flash, that's me getting past the battle. In between transitions. And occasionally, you know, if it looks random, like I have to pull up the menu to heal, it's because, well, I've been fighting, I get injured. A 30-minute part condensed to 10 minutes. It's amazing, I know, it's like 20 minutes of battle just out the window. Now, well, it's Friday night, I have to go to work tonight, but I think after tonight I might start recording more Quest 64 parts, sorry, I'm gonna get Quest 64 and Quest RPG mixed up a lot. Quest 64 is just easier to pronounce. I'm gonna record Quest RPG. tonight. Or, no, tomorrow. I might record more Quest 6 RPG tomorrow. Sorry, I'm getting this so mixed up, it's messed up. Anyways, this house, interesting. It was in the game, but you meet Shannon here. That was not in the game. You met Shannon all the way back in like the first town. I want to say, I want to pronounce it, but like I know I'm gonna botch it up just because it's not right in front of my face, so I can't read it. But yeah, you met Shannon in the first town inn. You know, the town that you're just beginning in. She was in the inn in Quest 64. This game, you meet her in this house. Why or how? I don't know. I can't explain it. All I know is that you can find a replica and a spirit point there. Very useful, viewers. Very useful. Anyways, I have a feeling I was talking about something, but then I just got so sidetracked. Now I forgot what I was saying. I don't remember. All I know is there's a spirit point there. I think it had something to do with recording more parts tomorrow. Yes, I recorded so many parts of my Let's Play of the Warriors, so like I really can't record too much without kind of losing track of day and time, pretty much. You know, like I'll kind of be stuck in the past with past events. Whereas this is like the only thing that I have to like, you know, kind of talk, update, stuff, whatever. Kind of give the current layout of my life. Current events, in other words, viewers. Current events. I like to try to keep these parts kind of current with the time and date as it is. Just so I can kind of relate to what's going on a more personal basis. I should probably mention one thing as well. Considering this is post-commentary, it's not going to make much sense now, but basically I had to stop the recording at certain points to edit everything just to make sure there was enough time, and so, you know, there's going to be certain transitions like this one coming right now. Basically, I had to cut it to edit things, and I ran into Big Mouth, which you can run into the plains while you're getting to Dondoran. Pretty easy, use Water Pillar, not really anything big. Defeat them with fire if you really want to know, because water's weakness is fire. Yeah. Anyways, we're at Solvaring's hideout, so I have enough time to actually show this off, and you're going to be amazed. See, there's one thing about this game. You pick the enemy's weakness, they go down like nothing. It's amazing. Yeah, pretty awesome. Let's see. Make sure you're well... Ugh, there I go yawning again. Make sure you're well off in magic and in health. That's all I have to say, because you're going to be spamming magic attacks. It helps to have full MP. I was also once a spirit tamer. I was exiled to create a plan with a massive army of the undead. So basically you're telling me you got a zombie army, and you can't harm me. Yeah, you're no Sam P, okay? Speaking of which, Dead Island, great game. Want to talk about it, can't. I gotta talk about Solvaring before I kill him. He's Earth Elemental, uses Rolling Rock, level 2, use one to kill him, he goes down like nothing, literally. Just watch. Winker, level 2, dead. I should also mention I leveled up my spirits to quite a degree. So I have some pretty advanced spells, as I did. But anyways, so yeah, we save Flora. She gives us the Earth Orb, and yeah, we get instantly transported to Dondoran Castle. Next time, well, we'll continue onward, and I'll talk about Dead Island, because I don't really have enough time to talk about it now. Great game, give my recommendation, but until then, later.